Hello everyone and welcome to Hot Shots TV. I'm Scott Briard and you're watching another episode of This Is Darts. Big, huge event in the UK starting this weekend. They have their Grand Slam of Darts beginning tomorrow, Saturday. It's a round robin play, which is unique for the PDC. It's one of the very only events I think that they do a round robin. There are a few others, can't remember them off the top of my head. But this one's big, £100,000 for first place. Obviously, Taylor going into it is a huge favorite to win the event. But wow, what a section Taylor has. I found the draw sheets that came out online. And always, for those of you trying to keep up on darts in the world, best website, next to thisisdarts.com, obviously. The best website out there, pdc.tv. Everything that's of importance for the pros is on pdc.tv. You can read it below right here somewhere. The US and Canada, to keep track of major events, bullseyenews.com. Jay Tomlinson and crew do a fantastic job, and their website is always full of information and great events to go to. We'll touch on some local events shortly, but listen to this group that Taylor's facing tomorrow with the start of this Grand Slam. Taylor's in there, past BDO champion Mark Webster's in his group, Vincent van der Voort from Holland, probably didn't say it correctly, but it's kind of fun to say actually, Vincent van der Voort is in there playing like a madman right now from Holland. Anastasia Dobromyslova is in there as well, your women's BDO champion, world champion. Taylor's got a difficult run, I think, ahead of him. Anyway, we wish him all the best. We'll certainly see a great amount of darts thrown over the course of the next week. Again, these guys playing for a £100,000 first place prize. North American names sitting in there. Darren Young is there. Gary Mawson's there. And of course, John Part's sitting in Group D. Barneveld's in there with him, so is Kevin Painter. Anyway, top of the top, 32 major world top players vying for a great title. And of course, all of your world champions from the past few years are there playing as well. Locally, let's touch on Nova Scotia. A lot of tournaments down east, I find. Alberta for Canada and the Nova Scotia and New Brunswick area, big for tournaments posted. You must be doing something us Ontarians must not be doing. Whether you're out collecting money from sponsors, getting the dart players together, well, you guys are doing it. You're doing a great job. The Nova Scotia Open this weekend in Bedford, Nova Scotia, $4,400 in prize money. The Chris Hatter Memorial, Medicine Hat, Alberta, $6,000 in prize money. A lot. I feel like all I'm ever talking about is Alberta and Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. You guys are doing it. You're putting something together. They got great tournament directors, great sponsors, or just a lot of passion for the game to pull these events together, because I'm certainly not sitting here talking about events around the Toronto area, and I should be, but I'm not, because there's just not any. Not to take away from great events out in Trenton, Cambridge. I got some guys putting some stuff together down in Sarnia, and we know the Niagara area is putting some great events together. But Toronto, wow, Toronto, you're lacking, gotta tell you. Choo Choo Classic, gotta like that one. I actually have great stories from Chattanooga. We would pass through there every year as we drove to Florida around March break. Found our way always to Chattanooga to stay over, and it's a fantastic area. As a kid, you like saying Chattanooga, so it was kind of fun as a kid to say we spent the night in Chattanooga. Cleveland, Tennessee, $10,000 in prize money. Another great event down there on the I-75 on the way to Florida. Anyway, great events this weekend. Hopefully you're out somewhere in a blind draw. Hopefully you're out somewhere in a tournament, picking up those sharp dart skills, getting better on your out charts, your checkouts. Make sure you practice before any events. Get that taken care of. I was really impressed. Great friend of mine, Michael Power from Newfoundland. He's already been on the Ontario team at least once that I know of. 2 weekends ago, he destroyed the field in the Super Division section in the Ontario affiliates, winning the doubles, winning the singles. Mike is on fire. Stopped in our store last Saturday to see me. We're actually going to bring him on to talk about a product that's changed his dart game altogether and has for many of you that bought it. We'll definitely be doing a show on the Dart Master. Just got to kind of schedule things with Mike to get him in here. But Mike said to me, wow, you never told me about the 61 to 170 finish practice routine. I started doing it every night and play for as long as I can to get as high as I can, and it's making a difference on my finishes. So Who knew telling a story about Cliff Lazarenko would have an impact? But congratulations to Mike. Mike's doing fantastic lately, and I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the provincial championships this year. Anyway, on to a really fun article I found going way back, August actually, 1986, 23 years ago, in the Darts Digest magazine out of the Brampton area. Article titled, "Meet 6 Marathoners." We tip our hats to a group of steadfast players from Milton, Ontario. 5 minutes down the road, all my buddies with a garage league just around the corner. Great place, Milton, Ontario. Greg Callis, Mac Moffat, Ed Johnson, Ray Cartwright, Ron Granger, and Gord Goodban recently spent an entire weekend playing in a marathon game of 1,000,001. They set out on Friday night hoping to raise funds for the local Optimist Club, which they did, and break the world record, which they didn't. In a total, an estimated $2,000 was collected for their services to the club after 48,516 darts were thrown. Unfortunately, the world record is 38,481. This is 23 years ago, so I'm curious to see what it is now. I will be spending my afternoon trying to figure out the Guinness Book of World Records right now for lowest number of darts ever shot to take out 1,000,001. I'll definitely be checking on that. But in '86, they made an attempt, threw over 48,000 darts. Record at the time was 38,000, but they made the attempt. Interesting notes on this. Quite a bit of data was compiled in the game. During the weekend, the 6 players threw 39 180s. I don't know how great that is. 39 180s with 48,000 darts thrown. You get tired after a while, I guess. 39 180s, 392 140s, and 2,147 hundreds were thrown. Average per throw, 62. And a note here that it was substantially shy of the 75 needed to break the record. They certainly enjoyed the weekend. Sorry they didn't get close to it. They began at 9 p.m. on Friday, but by early Saturday morning, they were all feeling the effects of lack of sleep. A series of 30-minute rest periods were the only breaks they took. Anyway, congratulations to them. 23 years ago, made the attempt. I'm curious, if you know the answer, send me an email, scott@hotshotscanada.com. What is the current record for 1,000,001, lowest amount of darts thrown? Let me know if you want to make an attempt at it. I would love to know more information if you got a group of guys. Let's find out the number. Let's make it a joint effort. I'd love to promote it. Love to help you raise funds for a charity to it. I think this would be a blast. Let's go after the This Is Darts 1,000,001. If you got a group of guys, let's find out from Guinness Book of World Records. I just put this together in my head, but that's what I do. Let's go after this. I will find the support and the sponsors to get behind us. How's that? Let's raise some money for a great charity if you're part of a Legion, Optimist Club, Knights of Columbus. I don't care where you're affiliated. Let's see what the rules are with Guinness Book of World Records. I have a great friend who actually has 20 some odd records down in the US for billiards. Let me contact him, see if he's got a Guinness Book of World Records contact there, probably in England. Let's see what this number's at. Let's see if it can be beaten. And if you want to take this on, I'll do an episode next week on it. I think this is a great idea. Let's do something. Let's do something together. Raise some money for charity. Have a blast. I'll promote it. If you do it locally, I'll definitely come out and promote it, maybe live online through one of the live web services with a camera. Who knows? I think it's a great idea, and I know a lot of you, my close-knit buddies out there that are forever emailing me, keeping in touch. Those great emails I always receive from you. I know I just sparked some interest in a lot of your minds out there. Anyway, let's see if this can be done. I think it could be a lot of fun. Grip cream, try it out. Don't inhale it. It's a lot of great catch for your fingers. It provides you with non-slip grip. Anyway, if you're a golfer, maybe try it. Hold on to your club a little bit easier. I don't know how it relates to bowling. I guess you need to grip the bowling. It's created for bowlers. We know there's more bowlers than darts, so I guess maybe that's why it's got bowler's choice written on it. But for darters, not a bad idea if you find the darts, no matter what grip you have, sliding through your fingers. Anyway, it's Friday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your darts this weekend. Get some practice in. Think about 1,000,001. Do some research for me. I'll be doing it today. Let's find out the number. Let's figure out what's the current world record. Maybe I'll zip around to our bookstore, grab a world record book, see if it's in there. Let me know if you want to attempt it. I'll certainly put together some sponsors and try and help raise some money for charity with it. Anyway, everybody, as always, thank you for watching. Always thank you for watching. You know, I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate the emails. That's what's really keeping me fired up here every morning to do this as I scramble into work, get everything together, pull together all my notes, and I just love doing this almost every morning. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a great day.